I recently turned 24, and when you're a 24-year-old girl from India, your entire Facebook timeline looks like a massive conglomerate of wedding invitations, wedding photos, and people who are about to get married. And no, all of my friends did not find true love when they were 24. It's because of a custom which is called as arranged marriage, which is still quite prevalent in India. Arranged marriage is the type of marriage where your parents decide who you're getting married to, and this decision is mostly based on superficial things such as the way you look, status in the society, how much your parents earn, how much you earn, all the degrees that you've got, how intelligent you are, if you can sing, if you can dance. Basically any criteria that you can think of is important in an arranged marriage. And then you get married to the desired specimen that your parents have chosen for you and have kids with them. So it's like animal husbandry? No, it's not like animal husbandry. In all seriousness, I'm not trying to degrade arranged marriage, because I know a lot of arranged marriages which I've done quite well, and my parents itself have been in an arranged marriage for 25 years, so it kind of works. My problem is not with arranged marriage or with marriages in general, it's when people tell me this. So when are you going to get married? Oh, I'm not into the whole marriage thing, so I'm not sure if I'll ever get married. Then they start bombarding me with arguments of why I should get married and how I should stop crazy talk of never getting married. Some extremely insightful arguments into why I should get married. Everyone says they don't want to get married, but you'll want to get married soon enough. Now this is a reaction which is given by people who are mostly older than me, like my aunts, my mom. What they don't understand is I'm 24 years old. It's a different thing when I say I'm never going to get married. Boys are stupid and they have cooties. When I'm an 8-year-old and I don't want to get married because there are other things I want to achieve in life, and I feel like I will be held back if I get into a marriage and have kids. And when they say you will want to get married soon, they mean sex. Now going back to the Indian society, premarital sex is still looked down upon. So when they say, but you'll want to get married soon, they mean you'll be desperate enough to get your rocks off. I do understand when people of a different generation tell me this, because they've been brought up in a different society, different time. But when my own friends tell me things like, you don't want to get married, what are you going to do then? Have one night stands and live in relationships and then end up in some old age home? Why is it that after so many years of evolution, the most important thing that people think a human can do is jamming their uglies against someone and having kids? And while we're at the issue of live-in relationships, why is it that people think their relationship is more valid than someone who's genuinely in love with their partner? Just because they've run around the fire a few times, the priest has told them to kiss, they exchange a few rings, and they sign a few papers. It does not make your relationship more valid, nor does it give you a moral high ground. Argument number 3. You should probably get married and settle so your parents don't have to worry about your economic stability. I'm sorry, do we live in the 1800s? Women are economically independent right now. I can get settled without getting married. All I need is a job, which I don't have right now, but then, you know. Argument number 4. Now this again relates to arranged marriage. If you don't get married now, all the good boys will be taken and then nothing will be left for you. All the good ones will be taken. This is a major life decision, not grocery shopping. The next 2 arguments are the ones which make slightly more sense, but the counter argument to which causes the most controversy of them all, the biological clock. My answer to this is mostly, I'm not the kind of person who wants children, and I don't think I ever will be. I mean, some people are mummy material and some are not. The reaction to this is so negative and so extreme that I could have told them that I'm denouncing God, slaughtering 1 million people and raising Satan from the underground, and it still won't be as bad as if I said I don't want to have kids. The last argument that people normally give me is that I'll be alone for the rest of my life. If I don't get married to someone, I will just be single. It's different from being alone. According to me, people give way too much importance to romantic relationships. If I don't get married, I will still be having friends and I still be having family. Yes, there is that argument of if I don't get married, I won't have grandchildren and children crying over my deathbed. But to me, the amount of people I make happy during my life is much more important than the people who will be crying over my deathbed. This just got really deep. I think I should stop now. I would like to bring this whole rant to an end by saying that I'm not against marriage. Marriage is for some people and it's not for others, and if you're for marriage, then well and good. Just don't force your opinions on other people. Just because everyone does it doesn't mean it's the right thing for everyone. Make sure you're getting married for the right reasons. And according to me, the only reason you would want to get married to someone is that because you love someone and you want to spend the rest of your life with them. Or they're minted. Ta ta ta. so that was my massive rant about the topic of marriage. If you want to see more rants and other random videos, please subscribe to my channel. If you agree with whatever I've said, please don't forget to leave me a comment. If you disagree with me, leave me a comment too, because I love to argue.